Hello and welcome back to Manor Lords. And as you can see, we have skipped a bit of time here. In the last episode, I believe we ended off at about May, and it is now October. The reason for that is, well, if you saw the last episode, we got raided again. And it did not go too well for us at all. Everything pretty much got burned down, and I didn't really want you guys to have to watch me just kind of rebuild everything, and this is about how long it took. I'm not really cutting anything exciting, except I will say we had a lot of people on the berries that got us really not even enough food to get to winter, let alone through it. We got our trading post back up, and one thing that I have decided to do is, as you can see, everybody, or the max amount of slots I should say, are being used on the mining pit. And the reason for that is, I think one thing that, and I'm surprised I didn't even think about this really, is this is kind of our greatest resource, and we have not really been making use of it at all. We have had just a couple of people working on it at a time. That is going to change. We're going to keep this going indefinitely, and we're also going to probably make use of the bloomery and the smithy so that we can start selling perhaps tools, or maybe we'll just sell the ore. Currently, we are just, where is it? It's right here? No, it's here, right? Yeah, here. As you can see, we are exporting as much iron pretty much as we can afford. We're going to keep a decent surplus of it. But yeah, we are hopefully going to sell 200 of these, and that'll get us somewhere close to 600 regional wealth, which we do. As you can see, we need that quite significantly. Another thing we're doing is we're trying to import vegetables and import some stone so we can finish building that church. We only currently need one more. We don't actually need a surplus. So I'll just put that at 1. I don't know if putting it at 0 will stop the trade or not. But that will get us the church finished building. We just need that 1 stone. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Now, we are hurting on food, as you can see here. We do have everybody chopping firewood for us, but that, for some reason, hasn't actually been going all too well. For some reason, we only have 14 firewood. I'm not completely sure if this is... We have them working right here. Yeah, I don't really know why they're doing it so slowly. I'm thinking about moving them over here. Maybe they're just, pathing is a little messed up. I'm not too sure. We're gonna leave it for the moment, and hopefully that gets fixed. But yeah, as you can see, we didn't actually get a substantial amount of grain. I think we had 30 in total, and I'm not sure, did that all get moved to the granary? Yes, it did. So now we're just waiting on the windmill and the communal oven, and then we can turn that into some bread. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. As you can see, we have 41 living spaces and 31 total families at the moment. We have nobody producing timber right now. We're gonna have to put somebody on that soon. I just wanted to get everything else built back up first. The weaver's workshop is still in progress, and we also still need this woodcutter's lodge finished. I don't know why they're taking so long to build that either. Yeah. So this is where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and speed things along for a little while. And, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. But we do still have quite a bit more work left to do here. And one thing I'll do before is I'm going to take this tax off. We do want more treasury, but we just don't have the regional wealth for it. I don't want to tax everybody into hating being here. Yeah. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay, so just back with you guys a little bit. We got the windmill back, so they are producing flour. Unfortunately, it was not quick enough. As you can see, we have what looks to be 2 deaths from starvation so far. And it looks like these might be people who are working at the mining pit as well, so that's really not good. There's 2 miners that are hungry. I wish that we could prioritize who eats and who doesn't. I don't know if there's a way to do that. There might be. Advanced. Accepted goods. So no, that's not that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really a way to do that. But we are producing the flour. We also have a couple of people. We should probably just have the max amount for the moment so it gets cooked into bread immediately. And probably just do the same thing here. We're pretty well and good on everything being built. There is just this, the livestock trading post, but we don't necessarily need that too quickly. And otherwise it's just the woodcutter's lodge that needs to be built. As you can see, I have turned this area as well into a bit of its own village. And we're going to be doing that until we actually finally have a true food surplus. Basically, I want to make it so that when the berries come in, we can just immediately put the max amount of people on the forager hut. And even when there is no berries, we're just going to put them on the woodcutter's lodge to hopefully get a fuel surplus as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. We'll just keep speeding things along. As you can see, bodies need buried. We do have the wooden church back. And I would like to put... This guy, that guy's not able to do it. What's this guy doing? Constructing. So we'll actually take this off. I did not know you could do this before, but you can actually assign people specifically. And I love that. I do love that. Let's actually see. Where are these guys? Are these guys... Whoops. We would like probably these people. They're transporting their miners. Okay, we don't want them to be miners, actually. So we're gonna take these off. Now it says they're farmers. What? Why? Wait, hold on. Wrong thing. So you and trader. No, we want you to do that. And then we do want a second trader, though. So we'll put you back there, and we'll fill that back up. We don't really need anything else being too specific. I mean, maybe I should make somebody close to the granary, but I don't think it's actually that important. Now, how are we? Have we completely cooked? Where is the... Okay, the flour. So we have 22 flour left. But we don't have any grains left, so we don't really have a need to use the windmill anymore. And we'll just... speed things along. It's going to be getting to winter soon, and it looks like we will be starving through the winter. I don't know if there's anything more that we can really do about that. Hopefully the animals will reproduce a little bit, and hopefully the bread will just kind of tide us over and get us at least maybe through December. Okay, as you can see, we have sped things along a little bit more. Mostly everything is built now. We do still have the livestock trading to do. But we are starting to run low on timber, so we're going to put a couple of people back on the logging camp. Everybody is still on the mining pit. We do need probably to put at least one person on the bloomery now. How are we doing on firewood? About 2 months worth. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put maybe just the one person here on the smithy. We do have all the people working on the woodcutter's lodge. Looks like we probably can go ahead and get rid of our import of stone, which I should have done before actually, but it's okay. And we can probably also get rid of, for now, the import on vegetables. If anything, I would probably want to import some meat for now. We'll try to keep a surplus of like 10. It's cheap, and that should get everybody a decent amount. I don't know if meat is technically considered more filling the vegetables or not. I have no real concept on that. But otherwise, we just kind of did this finally. It did get built, so we'll just put, for now, everybody on that. Show workplace, reassign. What are they currently working on? It said granary, I believe. Granary worker. Okay, so we need to make sure that we set somebody back over to that. Nobody's living in this one yet. These are farmers, okay. That's important as well. Alright. So we need to go over to the farmhouse. We'll just place 2 more people on that, actually. Because as you can see, we have made a new field. We're not going to be working on it yet. But as you can see in the next year, we're going to have wheat on this crop. This one will be fallow. So this is, I believe this is 2 Morgans. This is 1 Morgan. And I believe each family can work on about, from what I understand, it's about 0.5 Morgans per year. Approximately. Royal tax increased. How much is that? Annual is 103. Yikes, so we are gonna have to start dealing with that. But yeah, so as you can see, this is about 2 Morgans worth. So we actually probably 2.5. 3. Yes. And we should never really have to have more than that. Maybe we should actually free one of them up for now, because all we really need is 2 at the moment. But we also want... Yeah, we'll just put it at 3 for the moment. And that leaves plenty of people still constructing. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Now it is March, so are these berries growing? They are. And we are good on fuel. We need to keep an eye on those berries as soon as they... as soon as they get going, we need to make sure that our people are on them. I do wish there was a way that I could set which burgage plot that people immigrate to first, but I don't know if there's a way to do that. Either way, we do just need to speed things along, and we are still doing quite good collecting the iron ore. I don't understand why it doesn't seem to be exporting. Is that the crafting materials? And it's not really exporting, is there? I did see there is a log for it. Exports. Okay, so it's kind of slow, seems like. 10 iron ore at a time. I wonder what happens if we do the trade route when we would have to spend 60 regional wealth, which we just simply do not have right now. Alright, I would like to probably get rid of our import on food then. We're still not doing... No, okay. Just in case. It's probably good if we just keep that going for a little longer. Okay, this is finally ready. In morning. Days remaining 28. A family member who resided here died recently. They will not accept any new members into their household. Okay, well that's not... I suppose that's not... I mean, I'm sorry for their loss for sure, but I don't think it actually makes a huge difference for us right now. How many people do they have? Just the 2. And they also have just the 2. Okay. Well, sorry for your loss. Now, please go gather some food. Otherwise, there are going to be a whole lot more losses coming. As you can see, there are deaths. Deaths are piling up. Oh no. We need to make sure we have somebody work in the granary so that they can immediately go and pick up those berries. More deaths? Yeah, it's just, wow, it's still coming. People are just dying all over the place. As far as collecting dead bodies, okay. So that family is dealing with that. We are getting a little bit of regional wealth. We have 340 days until we're going to need to give up the little bit of treasury that we have managed to accrue. Now, one thing I don't understand, maybe it's just that I need to research it completely first. Development, basic armor smithing, or armor making, enables blacksmiths to craft helmets. Enables production of helmets, new upgrade on So do we have to upgrade one of our other buildings to do it? It seems like that, yeah, it must be the tool making. Perhaps? Let's see. Smithy. I don't see an upgrade on it. Bloomery. I don't see an upgrade on that either, so how are we supposed to... Industry. Hold on, we're gonna... We should probably go ahead and make sure there's somebody on the clay furnace as well. There is. Okay, we do have a decent amount of roof tiles. We just need stone. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate too. I definitely feel like it could be a little clearer on that. What are we... There's no new building. Is there? Is there something I'm missing? Is there a building here that I am missing? I feel like I've looked at everything. Stonecutter camp. Charcoal kiln. Apiary, no, so... Honestly, why? I don't understand. The shit... We... Enables blacksmiths to craft helmets. The new upgrade is Armor's Workshop. Why does it not say, after unlocking advanced armor making and master armor making, enables production of mail armor and plate armor? Is this something that they have to do at their house, maybe? I wish it would say. I don't understand why. Because the tooltips are usually so helpful, and this one's just like, oh, well, you can just make helmets, but how? I mean, where do you... General... Oh, wait. Unlocks new extensions, including the artisan workshops. Okay, so now I see. You have to be able to upgrade your burgage plot to level 2 first. So we need to have... Okay, we've gotten the clothing stall. We just need to have 2 food stalls, and then we'll be able to start upgrading. Okay. Yeah, I do still feel like that could be a little more clear. I mean, it does say artisan, so I guess I should have understood that, because yeah, the artisan stuff is for the extension on burgage plots, I believe. But that still should say create, you know, it should say like new upgrade Armor's Workshop from burgage plot or something, you know, something like that. It doesn't make that clear at all. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm just being a complainer, I don't know. Okay, and with that said, is there anybody in these transporting, gathering berries? Nobody's moved to that one. Nobody's moved to that one. That's also unfortunate. Maybe I'll just toss 2 other people on it just to try to prevent anybody else from dying. We now have a total population of 100. That is, I believe that's a new record for us. So it looks like fuel is good, but we are still just hurting on food. I wonder if I should maybe have an extra person or an extra couple people on the trading post as well. Minus 48 regional wealth. More market area for their stall. Trading post, oh. I didn't even know trading people needed stalls. That does make sense, I suppose. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that this only somehow uses 1 single stall. I guess we could make a little more stall space right there. Trade, where was it? Residential? Marketplace. that's enough for 3 stalls. Okay. What about if we add a little more here as well? I don't... One stall. Goodness. I guess there's no real reason not to just use as much of this area as well. There we go. That's 20. Wow. I don't know if we need 21. I mean, I'm not sure that I want to have to keep doing that, so we'll just... 21. There you go, guys. I'm sure you got enough stalls now, right? Okay. We've still got our sheep. I'm surprised they haven't created a little lamb. It's been like the entire year since we got them. But that's okay, as long as we're getting yarn. We're still -4 on berries. Come on, guys. Collect those berries for us. Collect them. Collect every single one of them. 106 population, so okay, our population is stabilizing. That's good. I wonder if we should sell some of these roof tiles and tools. We've created quite a good number of them. Trade. Is it under commodities? The tools are. Does not say how much. Since it's a major trade, a trade route is required. Oh no. Tools. Huh. Oh, roof tiles right here. Also need a trade route for that as well. Oh no. Okay, maybe we should import. Well, we don't have the regional wealth for it though. I guess we just have to kind of wait. So this is kind of why I decided to skip a lot of the rebuild, because as you can see, it's still just chugging along rather slowly. I think I will probably do a little bit off screen before the next episode as well, just to try to get through a lot of the waiting that we're gonna have to do before we pay this royal tax. And I hope at around that time is when we will start getting back into the, I guess we could say, the green in a way. Like we're kind of in the red everywhere here, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel. We just need to be able to trade some of our iron. If we can do that, as you can see, we just keep stacking it, and it's not really doing any good. I think we have a little bit too much on the tools at this point. Can we sell iron slabs? Doesn't seem like... Oh, right here. We can export it for 4. Okay, so we can export it for a little bit more. And the use of this may just be that there's less... Actually, yeah, we don't really need a surplus right now. So we'll just export all of it. And the use here might be that people who don't want iron slabs. I mean, it's possible that they just don't feel like turning the iron ore into iron slabs themselves, but they have no problem turning those into iron tools. I don't know. I mean, each their own, right? But I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.